Alright, so back again. Welcome to the JRLA tournament number 10. This one's a bit of a special one. Obviously we've reached 10 tournaments now, so I thought I'd do a little bit of a rogue one, as I'm sure you've seen from the title and the thumbnail, whatever you've seen. This is a tournament of modes. No, not just one mode even. It's a tournament full of loads of different modes in one. I thought it's kind of let's just do a kind of mashup of the tournaments we've done so far as like a way to celebrate 10. So the tournaments we've done so far that will be included, we have 1v1 Rumble, Heat Seeker, First to One, Boomer, Hoops, Zero Boost, and of course the most recent one, Drop Shot. So there's 8 modes for the random wheel to choose, and because we're doing it this way, I thought it most fair to do a Swiss bracket format like before, like we've done a couple times now, just for those kind of weird games, and we don't want to make it unfair for anyone with a weirder group, so goal difference, etc. So this is the layout, as I'm sure you're probably aware. We'll go into the fixtures in 0-0 in a second. Just to run, obviously we know 32 teams in this tournament. This is how you progress. Obviously every time you win you go up one, and the kind of the numbers on the screen are demonstrating the record that someone has, and you only ever play against people with the same record as you can see from the kind of layout here. Yeah, these are the games for 0-0. As you can see, they are very, very straightforward. The kind of picture behind the versus sign will demonstrate what mode it is. If you can't work it out, it's pretty obvious. The little sword, men fighting is obviously 1v1. The fuel one, Zero Boost. The rest of them you can kind of get the hang of. There's no boomer games yet. I don't think there's any boomer games for the entire of the kind of knockout bracket, which is the Swiss brackets for setup, which is kind of very strange. I'd like to see some more boomer games, but they'll come later on. But yeah, a mix of multiple ranks and multiple modes. It's going to be an interesting one. We do have our last season winner Super Ed back in. We also have King Divot back in, and some very interesting matches, as you would have seen. It's a very high ranked contests in the first round. There's a couple all Grand Jack matchups which will give us some surprise, I'm sure. And yeah, let's see how we get on this tournament. I want to get myself back in towards the final. Lost first round of the round of 16 last time. I can't be doing that again. It's the first time I've never made the semi-finals. I need to make sure I do better this time round. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. I'll run you through as we go along. It's a very simple setup, and we get your hang of it pretty quickly. Let's see who can win the 10th JRLA tournament. So just like the other tournaments, we will start off with some highlights in the 0-0 bracket. Obviously the first one with the most games in. There's a lot of highlights here. We just watched it and watched them through. Some comical moments, a lot of shocks in some games. One here between Kicking Pro and Divok. You'll see the score later on. Some very interesting mistakes. There was some strange results in the first bracket. A lot of people losing when you probably wouldn't expect them to. A lot of rage in the chat as well, especially from Oliver, as we just have seen. And there's a lot of new people, well, old people coming back in J-Dye. You can see it's been a while since he's played in these tournaments. Good to have him back though. This is how we really show how the games went, some of the comical moments. But when we come into the brackets now, this is kind of the results page. We'll show you the results. So some interesting ones on here. I win my first game. Twinkie losing the battle of the Grand Champs. A 12-1 win in there as well. Some other interesting results, as you can see. I'll let you read through them. These were the other side, the other fixtures that we had in 0-0. As there's that shock result between Kicking Pro and King Divot. King Divot won 6-2. He's probably the best player in the tournament. And so obviously Jet Zero Boost loses first game. It's where we come out to the rest of the bracket, and we'll start off in 1-0. So the winners of the first game were in this game. Obviously myself, I had Leandro, and wait to see how that game pans out. Some more highlights for you here. So obviously Umar scoring in his Heat Seeker game, and there's a lot more rage and funny moments to come here. This is just Leon destroying fucking Toots in his game, and this is me against Leandro. You can see the score in this game. Interested to see how it finishes up, I'm sure. But we carry on. I was lagging a lot through that game, but ignore that. And yes, some other highlights. You can see I'm trying to reach in for words here. Just want to show you some more angry moments from Nas, especially in these games. I don't know how that's gone in as well, but it will come back out, and this is where we show you the result. And this is where I do, in fact, take my first loss. Unfortunately, I lagged throughout the entire tournament, and not entire game, and lost 8-5 to Leandro in that game, which puts me down into 1-1. Anyway, going down to the 0-1, those that lost their first game in the brackets are now in this one. We have some very strange matchups. Super John against King Divok, and not too many highlights from these because they weren't actually the best quality games. Dino wasn't too happy here. This is Arch missing an absolute sitter, but this one's nice and short. We can come back out and show the results, and it's obviously King Divok won his game. Twinkie, however, lost to Diamond 3 and Oliver. He's in 0-2, got a Grand Champ in 0-2. You wouldn't expect to see that. We've got some also mostly Plats in there, but we'll come out now. We'll go back up to 2-0. Those that are in obviously won their first 2 games. Not many. I'm not in there either. We've got Battle of Ground Champs. Obviously a nice easy game for Leandro, you'd hope. Does it pan out that way? We'll have to wait and see. Leon's getting battered in his first game. He's not too happy about it. Super against Nas was a very interesting game. He took the lead very early on. Super Nas is blaming lag, and he has some more rage. Nas is very good content for these videos. But anyway, these are the results of the game. Somehow Houdini won. Houdini Diamond Freeze in the 3-0 bracket, which we'll come to later. Umar beat Leon. Zero beat Not Sweating, a massive, strange game. As you've seen, Super won there as well. 1-1 now. I'm in this bracket. Those that 1-1 and lost won a lot of games here. I got a nice easy draw against Nas Switch. You'd like to think I'd win that. Divok again got a diamond player. This is me jet kickoff in Nas. I'll just let you lot watch this one. It was bound to happen to someone at some point. He tried to save it, but just set it straight to him, and that was the reaction we got from it. But yeah, obviously some interesting games in here. Dyna's going to lead the match in second, as you will see now. Yep, there you go. But yeah, some very interesting matchups, which gave us some very strange results. A lot of big scores and a lot of kind of tight games, things that we didn't expect. You can see me still beating Shadow with no boost here, which was a very interesting game. I only took the lead there, and this is another clip from it. Me equalising with 0 boost against Shadow, which is very interesting. To be fair, it wasn't 0 boost mode, so I had a bit of an advantage on that one. Yeah, just come in, back out again, then into 1-1. These are the results. You can see I did beat Shadow in the end, and I have a massive result over Nas on Switch of 13-3. Harani won 10-4. There were some very strange games, but a lot of the left side ones you can see, generally the higher ranks. We're going to 0-2. These people are at risk of one more loss and they are eliminated. These are the matchups. You'd like to think Twinkie would win. Did it happen? We'll have to wait and see. These are also coming into the game. Is Arch against I don't know how to say that name. How do you even say that name? But that's him against Heatseeker. This is J Dyer losing, unfortunately, losing all 3 on his return to the tournament. Arch beat him in a 1-1 there, which he really shouldn't be in that bracket either. That was his Switch account actually, but Arch himself on both accounts in the 0-2. He's not done too well for himself this time. Obviously he won the first tournament, but he's now struggling at the bottom of the barrel. But yeah, Twinkie won as well, so he's back into 1-2. But we're going to 2-1. I'm in this bracket on 2 accounts. You'd like to think I'd lose to TYP in 1v1, but my gaming rumble against Not Sway is not easy. I really need to win that one to get myself an easier draw. Kiffin will have a great goal here, getting in 1v1 against Leandro. That's a very good game. We'll come to that in a second. Another clip from it. You can see the score's completely flipped. He's now 8-5 up in this game. We'll see how that ends in a second. But you see him admitting to accidentally scoring there. But yeah, King Diff against Nas was obviously a rage-filled game. Always is with Nas involved. This is Harani winning the game as well, and absolutely faking. I think that was Emily. I'm not too sure who that was. But this is me missing an open goal against TYP and conceding to go 3-0 down with no boost. That's a very frustrating game. He gave me a little fluky goal here, a little on goal, just to make me feel a little bit better about myself. Anyway, this is me loading into my game against Not Sway. A very important game for myself. I was 2-0 down, brought it back to 2-2. You can see the competitiveness in that game. This is Kate against Leon. Again, a very fiery game as well. But these were the results. I just about edged it against Not Sweat. I scored with 5 seconds to go to take it to overtime and then won the game. Obviously Kifnori did beat Leandro 10-5. What a result that was, and some more people qualifying for the knockouts. Down to 1-2 again. These people don't have another leniency game. If they lose, they're out. Kicking Pro and Twinkie in this. Very surprising to see them in here. These are the results that happened. Toots against Oliver. This was a very close game as well. Shadow trying to get himself back in with a little bit of a rumble play. I can't remember who this is against. I think it's against Arch and Switch, and he's faked in then. I think this is actually the biggest win of the tournament, that game. We'll come back to that in a second. Some more Nas Switch content, do love to see it. But these are the results, as I mentioned. That actually was the biggest win in the tournament, 13-0. Very rare you don't see someone scoring in Rumble, but 3 1-1 games all went the way they expect. And that brings us back out to the 2-2 bracket. The final chance people to get qualified, and the final chance for people to get eliminated. These are the games. Some very interesting matches. Some good players will be going out here. So this is what happened. Me against Not Sway, 0 boost. Again, I rematched him, but on no boost this time in hoops. I take the lead in that game, surprisingly. We'll see how that finishes, but it's a very interesting game that was. I'll come to that in a second. Some more clips here. Nas is always raging in these games. Do love to see it. This is Toots and his 0 boost game. Getting a nice early start from his opponent there. But here we go. These are the results, as you've seen. And Kicking Pro is out, an absolute battering
by Leandro. He did lose that game, and obviously Twinkie beat Arch. There's two good players, Kicking Pro and Arch, both out. Leon did manage to make it through in the end. As you can see, me being not sweaty, 3-2. I pushed him right down to the end. It went to overtime. Anyway, that is all the brackets, and this is what the knockout bracket I showed you at the start was. When this is where we get to determine people's positions in the bracket, and obviously you can see the results. Obviously the 3-0, 3-1, 3-2. The numbers next to it will be dictated by a goal difference, which we'll come on to now, and you can see all the individual people lined up in their record by a goal difference. Super is only above Houdini there on goals scored in that category, and this is how it then pans out. You see what it was, and this is what it is now. Some very, very interesting matchups. I'm very looking forward to me versus Cake. What an awful draw again for me. Had a shit draw in the last time, I got a shit draw again. It's not going to be easy, but some other very close games in there. Looking forward to Leandro against Harani, that'll be a fiery one. And obviously Kifner against Leon will be interesting. All of them will be interesting, to be fair. When you get to stage of competition, all the games are close and interesting. But I like to think if I do beat Cake, I then got myself a good opportunity to get myself into the final or the semis at least. So we need to get straight into the round of 16 now and see what that's got in hold of us. Surely some more content to come, especially because fucking Nas is in there. Let's see how we start off. We'll start obviously my game against Cake, and we'll cut through the rest of them. Let's see what happens. Right then, the first round, of course, is the round of 16. My first game is against Mighty Cake in Heat Seeker. This is not going to be fucking easy. I've not got a nice draw again. I had a shit draw in Drop Shot. I had Kicking Pro in that, who made the final. I've got one of the best players in the tournament in Cake here, in a game mode which is easily losable for me, so I'm not going to be really shit at Heat Seeker. I just need to make sure I play well. I did win the Heat Seeker tournament, so I should be good at it, but it doesn't always pan out that way. Right, go back down to the bottom right hand corner then is Umar against Twinkie in this game. Obviously a Heat Seeker game. He's on US East, which will benefit Twinkie, who did the random wheel for that. You know, we'll see how this goes. This competition between two grand champs is going to be a very close one. So up to the top left we have obviously Super against Emily, who's changed his name to Swavey Duo. So as long as it doesn't go from kickoff, which it hasn't, we'll come back to this at the end and see what happens. Right, this will be an interesting one. It's King Divok against TYP. It's on USEs, which will play in TYP's hands. However, he actually has, you know, similar ping because his Wi-Fi is not too great, so you might be some complaints about that. Divok is obviously the best player we've got in the tournament, so you expect him to win, but you never know, TYP can cause him some issues, especially in drop shots. One of them gamers where stuff can happen. Right, this is right down in that bottom left-hand corner. This one, it's Harani. Okay, they're on different teams. What's going on? This Harani against Leandro, just like the Super Red one. We'll come back to this at the end of the game. So remarkably in this game is Sweaty against Zero. It's the first edition of our Boomer mode appearing in this tournament. So you're going to come up one more time as well. I think it's a very rare sight this is for some reason. The random will didn't give us very lenient fixtures. It's a shame because Boom Mode is probably the most enjoyable out of this whole mode setup. It's one of the few that people enjoy the most, and not as Sweaty's not too happy about the demos, but they happen as well. There's a lot of action going on here. It's one, as I said, one of the best modes. It's a shame that it's not appearing as much as we would have hoped. It's going to be a very good game. This could go over him. Oh my. I don't know what I've just seen. It's the way he stopped after. I could see it coming from a mile off, and he stopped as soon as he went over the top of him because I knew it was coming. And look at not Sweaty's reaction. Right, this game, Leon against Kifanori, is in zero boost. I'm going to be interested to see how this one goes as well, because you expect Leon to win, but you've seen how zero boost can be very strange and very unpredictable. So we'll see what happens in this game. Right, this is a game I'm definitely interested in. Another first to one game. And it is, of course, Nas and Houdini, and I don't know what's going on to start with here, and Nas has already won. I don't know what's happened here. I got a feeling they're going to want to fucking replay it, but the way it is, Nas has won the game. I don't know what the fuck just happened. And Divok's taking the lead. I was going to say I wouldn't be against it, because it could set up a very, very good game in Divok against Super in the next round. He started off the well here, obviously Divok. He actually didn't have, he's got less damage he has. TYP has a lot more damage, but Divok was way more clinical and found that little gap in his hole there. So let's hope, well, let's say just for the neutral, let's hope TYP can get back into this and make a game of it, otherwise Divok will blow him away. There's a chance here, and it's 1-1. There you go, just like that. Drop shot is strange, and it's back level terms now. Oh my god, what a finish that is. I wasn't going to come back here this early, but what a fucking strike that is. Fair play, it's 2-0 very early on. You can't really take, you know, can't really count yourself lucky Just 2 yet, not a sweat. You've got a long way to go, especially in boom mode. All sorts of things can happen. Just like that. And then you make it 3-0. Oh my god, that's calamitous. Umar spams wow at him. I'm not surprised. It's absolutely calamitous from Twinkie. You cannot give Umar, a very good heat seeker player, despite the region, a mistake like this. You just can't do it. Even Umar's saying, what are you doing? You've got to be more, you know, better. You just got to be better than that. You can't make them types of mistakes at this stage of the tournament. You're playing against good people, and in heat seeker, 1 goal can just kill you. I think after this, next goal is massive, right? If Twinkie scores it, it's game on. If Umar scores it, I think it's game over. So Leon has equalised. Kifanori did score about a minute ago, actually quite early on in the game, but Leon you'd think will grow into the game now. He is the better player, he's the higher rank, but I can see Kifanori frustrating him here because he's by no means a bad player whatsoever. The nervy thing about Heat Seeker is just that first goal. Whoever gets it really should win because the pressure is on the other player to try and get the ball high enough speed to be able to beat him, especially in the games of this quality, or you know, this high rank in Heat Seeker. It's very rare that you see more than like 3 goals, so I need to make sure I get that first goal and they should really win from there. Oh my god, what is going on here? He just scored from kickoff. He's literally just scored, Sweaty, and he's banged one in from kickoff. It's 5-0. What an absolute whitewash is this? I don't think this is what anyone was expecting coming into this. He's got the higher ping as well, which is strange. This is incredible. I've never seen anything like this. An absolute runaway victory. He's been spamming shit all game as well, which I'd love some entertainment. But Zero's got a long way to go back. I think he might have scored here. Now what a save. He's on fire. Not Sweaty. He's on absolute fire. Oh my god, it's 2. Yeah, Umar spams well at him, but that is probably game over from here. I think Twinkie's probably accepted it. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts going for stuff. I mean, there's no need for that though, is there? Just probably in his face, and he can't even reply. He said his RL chat's fucking broken. So he can't even respond to him. He's just getting fucking dicked in the fucking party chat. I think he's already given up. I think I can tell. It's 3. It's 3-1 to Kifanori. Leon spams wow. He's attempted to say there. To be fair, I think he probably should have got there. But he's now up against it. I told you, 0 boost is weird and it can happen. There we go, it's a prime example of it. Come back here briefly, it's 1-1 still, but Divot's starting to impose himself. He's got a lot more damage on this game, and he's half now. You'd expect him to win, as I said at the start of the game, you would expect him to win, but you've seen why it can be awkward. Stuff like this can happen. So you're up against some more damage on his side, and then it's really, really open. He's still got technically more, but obviously Divot's way more clinical with the first goal. And get some more here probably. Yeah, there you go. It's starting to rack up for him now. Oh my god, it's got in. How has it gone through him? He's going to be fuming about that. I know he hated the fact it was Heat Seeker anyway, because he's not very good at it, he says. But how has it gone in? He's gone over top of it. Yeah, hit the scene and dip down. That is the way to score in Heat Seeker. We've done it. This is an interesting scenario. Zero's got his goal back. Can he get a second one? He's letting the ball roll in the strike. It's not a bad, weren't a bad intention, but he's just got he's just overcooked the shot, and he's, you know, it's a long way back, but we've seen it happen in Boom before. It can happen. It's still a long way to go. We're only just past half the way of the game, so it just tells you that if, you know, it's not his way, he can score 5 in that time. So can 0. He's got to be more accurate. He's had a couple of chances just then. You would have seen the previous one as well. He's got to take him better. And Leon has got a goal back, and the game is well and truly on now. Kifanori, did anyone type so quickly? This guy has magic fingers, mate. He types so fast. And it's 3-2 now. Can Kif hold on, or will Leon get the goal? We'll stay here because there's a chance. Oh, he saved it. He's going to go right out to the wire. Oh, Twinkie scored. It's fucking game on again here. That next goal now is massive. Like, the next goal does win the game, or, you know, it dictates the game even. Twinkie scores back on fucking level terms, then next goal wins. If Umar scores, it's fucking game over. He can't be time wasting. I'm not allowing that. He's got to hit the ball. Yeah, thank you, dickhead. So it's 5-2. Zero's got another goal back. Not a sway. He's not happy. I do think this game is on now. I think it's still time with 0. If you hadn't started so badly with that own goal and stuff like that, not the own goal, the one he missed, and also the one, I think he literally just missed an open goal and getting red lag. He's got high ping. It must just be a little lag spikes he's getting, which, you know, won't help if that is what he's getting. He needs to just be a bit more clinical. He's missed a lot of chances, 0. He needs to be better in front of goal, and if he can be a little bit more efficient, he got away with that one. But if he can be a little bit more effective in front of goal, he's still got opportunity. Leon needs a goal. He's 4-2. There's a chance for a goal. Keith always missed it. And he's back in the game. He needs that extra goal. He conceded one. He wasn't too happy about it. He needs to get the next one. This game is intense. I'm playing well, to be fair. I'm hitting things consistently. You know, you just know when you're doing things right. You know, you're jumping off the ball correctly and you're getting everything right. That's how I feel at the minute. So I really can't see me losing. As long as I just keep playing the way I am and keep playing consistently. Oh, that's going to be a goal. Oh, yeah, I knew it. As soon as it hits that ceiling, it's almost fucking inevitable it's going to go in. You can't pre-jump it when it gets that quick, because if you start pre-jumping shit, it'll hit the ceiling and go above it, like he's done twice now. The question is, who will get that third goal? The next goal is obviously so big in this game, because whoever gets it, you'd think will win the game. But it can go to anyone. That's the thing. TYP has some good damage. Divot obviously does as well. He's got a big hole, TYP. If he could just defend that gap. Oh, no, that's going to go in, isn't it? Okay, no, he's bounced out. He's got a little bit of luck. Can Divot bounce? Yeah, that's going to be a goal. Surely that's a goal. Still not dropped in yet. It has now. There it is. And obviously TYP can get back in the game, but it's unlikely from now. Oh, my God. You can't be doing it. You just can't. You can't be conceding goals like that. And Umar's relieved. Look at him. He's relieved because the 2-1, it was close. Against the fucking region, against the lag. He was under pressure there, but now we just let him off the hook again. So now we've got to this stage of the game, it's still 2-0 up. I've pretty much guaranteed to win this game, because unless I make an absolute howler and can see when the ball's going slow, I really can't see him getting up to speed in time to beat me here. So we just need to see this game out, and that will be us through to the next round, thankfully. Maybe 6-4. Again, 0. He's absolutely blown an open goal. He's got a goal back, and if that had gone in, who knows? But he just wasted so many chances. He's going to be really disappointed. I would be if I was him. He's missed a lot of open goals. I'll be really not happy if I was him. He really could have won this game. He should have. I think he should definitely be a lot closer. Right, it's 4-4. Leon can get the next goal. Whoever gets the next goal will win the game probably. And let's see what happens. Well, there wasn't much point coming back here, but we're just checking on it. It's still 3-1, and Twinkie's got to score pretty much now and just get a kick-off goal. That's his only hope. He has to get a goal probably very, very quickly. If he concedes again like that, it's fucking game over. Umar will be going through. So not too long to go in this one. TYP needs the next goal. Of course he does. There's still opportunity for it. Can he score now? He should do. He's missed it. What an opportunity. What an opportunity to get it level and take it probably to overtime. He's missed it. What an opportunity that was, and now it's probably going to be game over. I'd be gutted if that was it, if that was me. He really had opportunity to win the game there, and it's going to go against him, and he's really not going to win anymore, is he? Could even be 3-1. That's so disappointing for him. Is that a goal? Is it a goal? Has he scored? Emily has won in the first one game. And this can happen in first one, which is why it's so carnage, and Super's not going to be happy with it at all. He's left, he's gone. He's fuming. And I know Emily's absolutely over the moon with that, because he was not expecting to win in the pre-game messages, but fair play to him, he goes through. Yeah, TRP unfortunately will live to rue his miss there. It finished 2-1 in the end. Divot goes through. I almost as expected, but he saw TOP had the chance, of course, a shot there. Unfortunately, he missed the shot. So this game did finish 6-3 in the end. You know, 0, as I said, will be very disappointed, but not a sweat, he will go through. And yeah, he's not got an easy game going to the next round. You'll see who it will be in this next one. And Harani wins. He nicks it past him and he taps it in. 9 seconds on the clock. You wouldn't have seen any highlights in this game. Just watch this again for you. Nice little flick, to be fair. And Harani goes through. First one games are very easy for me to host. No complaints from Houdini, so I'm assuming Nas goes through. That's interesting. I'll be playing Nas in the next round then, I hope. Yeah, so we got ourselves a clean sheet almost. It could be 3-0. It is. The ceiling shots, the ones that hit the ceiling, are absolutely doing him here. Just watch this again, because he's you know, it's done him 3 times in a row. These little flick off the ceiling, dips beneath him. He can't adjust in time. We've played very well. I have to give it to myself. I've done really well this game. I've not missed a single ball. I've hit everything perfectly. And we're going to be going through to the next round. I should really win the next round as well. You've seen obviously who I'm going to be playing against in the quarterfinals. It should be, you know, an easy path to semis, but we can't take anything for granted. But Umar seems to love himself, so someone needs to bring him down a notch. Someone needs to beat him soon. If he wins the tournament, God knows what we say, fucking more than cold anyway. He's won 5-1 here. He scored an extra goal anyway. But the result was inevitable. At 3-1, it was going to be game over. So Umar will go through now. We're in overtime now. Leon's got a chance. I think he might be able to score here. Has he? He had. He's taken the lead. He's won. And he spams what a save at him. I didn't expect that. It was quite a wholesome game until that kid's not even nibbled. but he's done it. Well, the comeback was obviously going to happen. It was 4-2, and Kifno just crumbled there, unfortunately. Leon goes through to the next round. So, some strange results in that first round, but you can see the layout now. It's Emily against Divok, Sweaty against Harani, myself against Nas, and Umar against Leon. Some good games in there. Will Emily cause another shock against the Grand Jam? I don't think so, because that game's not going to be first to one. It's going to be in hoops instead. My next game's in Heatseeker again. And Umar v Leon is a first to one, so is Sweaty v Harani, I do believe. No, it just does down to 1v1, that is actually. So yeah, it's going to be some interesting games, some very, very close games as well. Let's see who gets into the semi-finals. So we're back, and we're back in Heatseeker, and of course it's Nas because he beat Houdini in the last round, and I'm looking forward to this one. Nas is a good player though in Heatseeker, we know that. I've learned it in previous seasons and through league and stuff like that. I know he's good. So we have to do like we did with Cake and just take things seriously here, because he's not going to be a walkover. It's not going to be easy, but if we play like we did in the last game, which is unbelievably, and not miss a single thing, we're going to win this game again. So hopefully we can just focus and win this one with ease. So over to the other side, we've got Emily against Divok. You'd like to think Divok will win this, but they would have thought Super would have won the previous game as Emily's. No kind of, no light task for Divok here, although obviously first one's a lot easier to cause a shocking than hoops is. This is actually one of the, I think it's the second hoops game we've had all tournament, maybe third or something like that. We've not had many, so it's going to be one of the rare times you'll see this. And the other quarterfinal on this side is not Sweaty against Harani, and just a standard 1v1. I don't know why the things not on. There we go. It's going to be a very close game. I'm looking forward to big things in this one. It's going to be really, really good, really good. So this is a game I will be interested in for sure, because I will play the winner of this if I win. It's first to one. It's Umar and Leon. Just like the other first to one games, we will come back to this. Oh my god, oh my god, it's gone straight fucking through me. I am so shit, and now I've got under pressure now. What did I say about the first goal in Heatseeker? It puts all the pressure on you now. I'm under so much pressure just to fucking get the next goal, and now I'm nervy. I'm really fucking nervy. I should not have conceded that. So chat spam already in this game. Harani is taking the lead. Not Sweaty is, very good with the chat. I do love him when he does play because he's very entertaining. But it's going to be a very good game, and Harani is taking the lead in this one. Give me 1-1 now, surely. You can't miss this. There we go. It's going to be one of them games. It's going to be back and forth. I really don't know who will win this one. As expected, it's 1-0 to Divok. Can it be 2-0? No, good save by Emily. He's going away as expected this game. He's absolutely all over him, Divok, at the minute. That's going to be 2-0. A bad mistake. He puts what him save himself. I think he's quite understanding that he's not really got much chance against Divok here. He's playing horribly, he says, but as I said, he's not really got the most sizable chance in the world, probably playing the best player in the tournament. So he's got a difficult game, but it's still a long time to go. You never know what can happen. I'm 2-0 down. I'm done here. I'm completely fucking done. I'm gone. I'm out this tournament. I'm completely fucking gone. What have I done here? I've cocked it several times this game already. I'm fucking done. How can I be 2-0 down? You don't come back from 2-0 down. He'll get the next goal. It's still 1-1. It's very, very close. I do love watching this game. It's very, very tight and intense. It's going to be 2-1. Yeah, poor mistake from not a Sweaty there. He didn't have to do that. He could just sat in the goal, maybe come out and challenge a bit earlier, but he's losing. But I don't rule any scoreline out in this game. It could be fucking 9-2. It could be 3-1 though, isn't it? It could be 9-3 then. Not going to be 9-2, but not a Sweaty can definitely still come back here. Do not rule anything out. This could be 4. It's 4-0. Divok is absolutely running away with this. He's absolutely battering him. And there's not going to be much point coming back here too often, because there's going to be more and more goals. So as I said, it's now 3-3. Will it be 4-3? It is. Not a Sweaty's taking the lead. As I said, you don't know what's going to happen in this game. You're never going to know who's going to win. So don't, every time we come back here, it could be any scoreline. Just be hopeful it's going to be like 7-8 or something like that. Have a great entertainment game here. This ball needs to speed up. He needs to speed up fucking quickly. I am not looking likely to go through here. I don't know what I've done. It's a mode I'm good at against a player, in all fairness, he's good, but I should be beating. And I've just made 2 awful mistakes, and I've let him pretty much win this game. I don't know how I'm going to score. It's not going to get that quick in this amount of time. I need to make a mistake. I need to make a mistake very fucking quickly. If he scores again, it's game over, so I need him to miss. 6-0. It's fucking 6. I mean, we expected this, but I didn't expect it to be this bad. I bet Suprez watching this now absolutely fuming he's not had a chance to go at Divock in this game, because it's a bit of a mismatch. I do feel bad for Emily, because he kind of he just messaged me privately saying he's getting shit on. In all fairness, he is. Divock is a very good player, and he's shown it in this game. It's done. It's game over. It's game over. I have no idea what's happened this game. I'm fucking fuming. I'm absolutely fucking fuming. I don't know what I've done. I don't know how bad I'm playing here. I don't know a clue what's happened to me. I'm fucking shit. How have I conceded 3 goals here? I don't know what the fuck I'm playing at. Right, just over a minute to go. It's still tied. It's still 4-3. There's going to be another goal in this game. I just don't know which way it's going to go. Obviously, that will dictate the game. Either go to overtime or Not a Sweat will win. There's definitely going to be another goal. Do not expect this to be 4-3. There it is. Just as I was saying, it's 5-3 now. Orion's got definitely a fucking ball chaser. He's not happy. He's not happy whatsoever. The way Sweaty's playing in this game. That's his response. He doesn't know how to respond to that. There's a little bit of tension in this now. It's going to be very close going to the last few bits. It's a kick-off here, surely. He saved it. Great save. That might have won him the game. Oh, this is pathetic. Look how childish this is from Divock. It's so good. It's so childish. He's 8-0 up and he's not even had half a game yet. But what a good goal this is. So well timed, and double tap is always going to score in hoops, isn't it? But he looks unstoppable. He's going to take something special from the this other semi-finalist on the other side to beat him, because it's going to be a very hard game. Oh yeah, I had to go for it. I mean, I give up. It's just fucking shit. At 3-0, you're not going to win, so I had to try and get a goal back. And I can't believe this. What a fucking letdown. Unbelievable how I've lost this game. I shouldn't be losing this game. I should not have lost this fucking game. I'm so pissed off. Right, we're back here and it's 11-0. It is taking the piss at this point. I'm not going to come here again because I feel sorry for Emily. I even had a chance to score there. It's just not been fair. I don't think he's really had a chance at goal, to be honest. He's not had an actually open shot at goal. He didn't make a save. He made one save, Divock. I'm pretty sure it was just then or something, but it's been one-sided. I didn't think it'd be this bad. It's going to be 12 here. Yeah, we're just going to cut to the end of this now. He's got, you know what? He's gone. He's already gone. I didn't even have to cut to the end of everything because it finished 12-0, and Divock will be going to semi-final as expected. Last few seconds here. Orion's got to score literally right now. I don't even think he'll have time if he scores now. Not a Sweat is giving him stuff. It's good. He might score. No, he hasn't. But it's a very good game by Not a Sweat. It was a very good one. He's giving him some great pass. There's going to be some conflict after this game for sure. Look at the chat. And then two are going to I'll let these two go at each other for a while. But Not a Sweat, he's through to semis, and he's gone. I've just given up here. I'm just going for fucking. I'm trying to hit it and follow it up. I cannot believe what I've watched. I really fucking can't. How on earth have I lost this game? I'm so gutted because I don't know if you've seen what the next game is yet. If you haven't, if you can't tell what the next game is going to be, it's going to be a fucking hard one. If I win that, I fancy myself in the final, given the game over, which I'm not going to reveal yet, but I fancy myself in the final. I'm not going to fucking be there anymore. I cannot believe I've lost this game. It's the first time I've actually lost in the quarterfinals, by the way. Lost in the first round last time. I'm just on a decline. I'm fucking wank. I don't know what's happened. How on earth? I mean, that just sums me up. It's one of the worst performances I've ever dropped, and it's had to come at the worst fucking time. What an awful result. Oh, Umar scored. A good little flick. He's boost-starved Leon to shit there, and he's flicked it above him. And he couldn't do anything about it. I mean, he's stranded in open there. He couldn't even reach it. He's not been able to reach that with no boost. He's been absolutely killed there, Leon. And Umar will be the semi-finalist. So, such a big disappointment for me. I cannot believe I've done what I've just done there. Ruined one of the best chances I've had to win a tournament recently. And my game would have been against Umar, as you've seen. That is in a first one as well. So it's going to be very, very close between the two of them. Divock v Sweaty, you know, will Sweaty win it? Will he pull off an upset? I think it's in first to one as well. I'm not too sure. Actually, no, it's in Boomer, actually. Our second and final edition of Boomer in this tournament is coming in that semi-final. They hit the final. I won't reveal just yet. These two semi-finals will be very, very good. I'm interested to see who win them. Would you expect the Grand Champ final? Probably. But let's see what happens. we'll start here. This would have been my game if I did beat Nas, and we'll come back as his first one. This would have been carnage if it was me, but we'll come back at the end. So on the other semi-final, then we obviously do have Divok against Not a Sweaty's Boomer Mode, which is the second and last appearance of the tournament for Boomer. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm coughing all the time. Not a Sweaty's not happy. He spam nose because I don't really blame him. He's playing against the fucking best person in the tournament, and this will beat Divok's probably, I think, 4th consecutive final, something ridiculous. The tournament that he's played, obviously he missed the construction one last time, but Not a Sweaty is not someone to be messed with. He's very, very good. He's very good at Boomer as well, so it's going to be a good game. Tap 1-1. It is. Not a Sweaty took the lead literally after he last came here, and about 2 seconds after, but Divok has levelled it up. I don't know who's going to win this. Not a Sweaty's proved that he's very good at Boomer when he played Zero in it, and he told me he's very good at Boomer as well, and he's shown it this game too, so Divok might lose here, he might have a shock. 2-1 to Divok now, it's going to be 3-1, no, good save by Not a Sweaty. Gonna be this could go in. This should go in. It's gone in, it's level. This game, honestly, is so good, and it's so close. I'm really enjoying this. It's a great strike. What a shot that is from Not a Sweaty. He's taking the lead again. This is going to be a very, very close game going towards the last bit. I really don't know who's going to win this. Oh, mistake, and it's 3-3. This game is so back and forth. But I keep saying it because I genuinely don't know who to predict there. But you'd like to think Divok's quality will pull through, but Not a Sweaty is right in when he says he's very good at Boomer. You can see it. 5-3 to Divok. He did score not too soon after, and not too long after we last came here. Sorry, and he scored again. And now Not a Sweaty is really up against it. And a game of 4 could cause a shock. It's not looking like it anymore, but you'd like to think there's still time for him to come back. We'll see. Finish. Yeah, it's 5-5. He's brought it back. He scored literally as I was saying. There's still time. And with 43 seconds to go with 5-5. Honestly, this has been such a good game. I really enjoyed watching this one. What a turnaround. Not a Sweaty made it 6-5 with 15 seconds to go. Can he score? He has. Surely that's him in the final. Surely that is him in the final, and Divok is gone. Surely 11 seconds to go, he can't get 2 more. Surely not. I can't see it. That's it. Divok has lost. I don't think anyone expected it, but Not a Sweaty's through to the final. He's never got past the first round before this tournament, and here he is in the final. It's going to be the win. Is it going to be the win? It is the win for Umar, and Nas is fuming. Umar's spamming nice bomb. It's a good goal, but I do feel like Nas could have done better with it. Maybe didn't have any boost. I don't think he had boost. No, he didn't. He tried to double jump. It was a good goal in the end, but frustrating for Nas, unfortunately. Look at his reaction, and Umar will go through. So the final set, what a result for Sweaty. He gets himself into his first final. And, I'm sure I've mentioned this. He only got to the first round before, so he's won 2 more games than he usually does. Fair play to him, and Umar obviously win over Nas, and it's going to be an interesting final. You almost would expect Umar to be in the final, but would most people say Sweaty in the final? Probably not. So will he continue his upset? Will Umar win the tournament? We'll see. And it all comes down to this then, it's Umar against Not a Sweaty in Heat Seeker. I was really hoping I'd be in this final this time, especially with his Heat Seeker. It would have been me against Not a Sweaty had I won that semi-final against Umar, but that was a very difficult game. You saw how Nas got pretty much obliterated quite quickly. This is going to be very, very interesting. I'm looking forward to this one because Umar's very good at Heat Seeker. I'm just hoping, I'm sure everyone else is hoping, that we have a little underdog story here with Not a Sweaty winning. He's never been past the first round before this, so it's going to be a very, very good game for him. I'm excited to see what happens. And it's 1-0. And you cannot do that. You really cannot do that, Not a Sweaty. You've got to stop that. He's doing what I did against Nas. You cannot make stupid mistakes like this. It's just awful. And look at the reaction. You can't be doing it, and he's got to come back against it now. Umar is obviously expected to win this game. It might play a little bit pressure on him, but I don't think he's feeling it, to be honest. I think Not a Sweaty's got a big uphill task here, especially going 1-0 down. Like, it's just putting all the pressure on him now. And he's got to score. It doesn't, if any of you that saw the Heat Seeker tournament final, which I won, the result was 1-0, and I scored in the 18 seconds to go. So the goals are hard to come by when you play at a high level Heat Seeker. I know I didn't show that in my game, but when they actually goes well in high level heat seeker. It goes right down to the wire, so I really do fancy Umar now. So he just keeps finding himself in awkward situations where he's going to get beaten eventually. One of them will come down an awful angle where he's backwards and they get it wrong, and Umar's in control at the minute. You can see every hit he has is controlled, and I don't see how Not Sweaty's going to come back here. Oh no, that's game over, isn't it? It is. It's game over. You just know it's game over as well. Oh, if that 2-0's gone in, Umar's happy, of course he is. But how has he missed it? He's making mistakes like I did, and in Heat Seeker you just can't do it. Because 2-0 against a Grand Champ player who's good at Heat Seeker is game over, and this is probably going to be free. Oh, you hate to see it, but it's game over, isn't it? You didn't want to see this happen. I want it to be a good game. And Umar's already saying GG, because he knows what Heat Seeker's like. He knows that it's not going to happen. And I think Not Sweaty's just going to go for it like I did now and just try and get the tap-ins. Yeah, he is. No, he's not. I don't know what he's doing. If it was me, I'd try and just get a fucking lucky goal and then might be able to bring it back. But 3 goals in 2 minutes just ain't happening. Gonna be 4. Yeah, Not Sweaty. He's just taking stupid risks now, and it was game over at 2-0, I think. And he puts GG. He already knows now. Okay, and they both know. It's a bit of an anticlimactic final. I wanted to see something close, but it's not happening, is it? It's just going to be an absolute blow away from Umar. Almost as expected. I was hoping Not Sweaty would get a result, but he's not going to, unfortunately. The frustrating thing for me is this could have been me. It should have been me. I shouldn't have lost to Nas, and well, I mean, deserved to lose to Nas, but in the grand scheme of things, I shouldn't have lost. I might have given Umar a better game in the 1v1. Who knows? It's all done now. Yeah, we'll just wrap this up and we'll get through it. Unfortunately, the results are going to change. We're not going to have a dramatic final like we did last time, where Super came back. That's not going to happen in this one, unfortunately. He has got a goal back. He's got a consolation goal, which he could have done if he just held on for in obviously the first goal that he gave him. He could have held on. He's celebrating his goal, but it's not going to mean anything. Umar's still going to win. Well, I think he might have missed that on purpose. I can't tell. Is he trying to let him back in the game here? I hope he isn't. As he leaves it to overtime, that would be the biggest bollock move I've ever seen in my life. Would he do it? He's going to let him get a third goal. It's going to bounce, isn't it? Yeah, it's too late. Well, 4-2 is a slightly more respectable result, but Umar wins the tournament. Not Sweaty, unfortunately for him, gets the final for his first time, gets past the first round for the first time, and loses out in the final. It's a deserved winner, to be fair, probably expected winner as well. So fair play to Umar. He's obviously won the tournament, the 10th one. There's still no one who's won more than 2 who's active still. Obviously Daniel did win 3, but he's no longer with us. Who no longer takes part in these tournaments. So there's still only 0 active people with ×2 wins. That's kind of the one that everyone's chasing for now. Umar's happy in the tournament and says GG. But this is the obviously final brackets. What happened? You can see my disappointing quarter-final loss is there, and Umar deservedly the win in the final. So number 10 is done, number 11 is up for vote, and it's looking like it's going to be a rank up restrictions. Can't speak. Rank up restrictions themed tournament. Sounds interesting, I know it does. So I'll explain how that goes. If you want to be involved, join the Discord as per usual, and the number 11 will be only a few months away, and I'll see you then.